Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, I'm here to talk about the new main event that's going to take place on December 3rd in Japan between Hayato Tsutsumi, 25 years old, out of Tokyo, Japan. 5-0, 2 KOs. He'll be taking on his biggest challenge to date, former world champion Rene Alvarado de Managua, Nicaragua, a true veteran of the sport. Rene has been in there with the who's who in the sport of boxing in his career, and he's been in there with Andrew Cancio, Roger Gutierrez, a who's who, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a record of 34 wins, 14 losses. So he's been around a long time. He's been there with like Lama Roach, William Cepeda, Cameron Cepeda. Lama Roach will be fighting Tank. So this is the type of caliber of opponent Tsutsumi will be fighting. Now, Tsutsumi last fought against Anselmo Moreno from Panama, who is a former world champion, multiple-time world champion, true veteran of the sport, and he took him apart in 3 rounds and with ease. I mean, Moreno has been around a long time, and he couldn't take any of the shots Tsutsumi was throwing at him. And I'm a big fan of Japanese boxing, so I like what I saw out of Tsutsumi. Punching power, explosiveness, killer instinct, and yeah. So the question is, can he do what he did to Anselmo Moreno to Rene Alvarado? It'll be interesting. If he can do that, then he has a really promising future in the sport of boxing. Now these fighters are a bit over the hill. 35, Rene is 35, Moreno is 35, so they're around the same era. So he's not supposed to be winning. He's supposed to be winning these fights. Now, if Rene was to knock off someone like Tsutsumi, it's a huge upset. And so yeah, this is a fight that Tsutsumi is supposed to win. Look good, showcases his skills. You know, he's a fresher fighter, much younger, 10 years younger. And yeah, so this fight replaces the main event that was canceled earlier today between Fernando Martinez and Kazuto Ioka. The rematch for their title fight this past summer, earlier this year, where Fernando Martinez outworked Ioka has been one of the top fighters in Japanese boxing for some time, man. One of the best. You know, if you want to mention, when you mention Kenshiro Teraji, Junto Nakatani, Naoya Inoue, you gotta mention Ioka with those guys, because Ioka has been not only a veteran, one of the true veterans in Japanese boxing, but one of their better fighters. One of their best fighters. Hell of a fighter. 35 years old now, so he's almost at the back end of his career. Who I still feel has a lot left in his tank, but 35 is 35. And Fernando Martinez not too far behind there. He's 33 years old. But I think Fernando Martinez would have won this fight due to not only Fernando beating him the first time, but Fernando would have come in improved, and you know, both guys know each other coming in. So not just saying that. So I'm sure that Ioka would have made adjustments and be as competitive as he was, or even more. And Ioka just a tremendous fighter. So a fighter like the caliber of Ioka, you gotta give him a chance as well. So it was gonna be a tremendous fight, but due to an illness that Fernando Martinez suffered, the fight is no longer happening, unfortunately, because the first fight was a pretty good fight. I'm sure this one's gonna be another. And this fight was called the Revenge of Ioka, the Ioka Revenge. Well, that Ioka's gonna have to wait on that revenge. And it sucked because we're only 2 days away from the fight, and the fight got canceled. So for those that bought tickets to the event, yeah, it's not a good feeling at all. But yeah, I just wanted to come out here and talk to you guys about not only the fight being canceled, but the new main event between Tsutsumi and Rene Alvarado. Um, as you can see in the background, I'm not where I normally am. I'm in Puerto Rico celebrating the upcoming new year. If you hear some noise in the background, like cars and stuff, I'm in a very, uh, I'm in an area where there can be a lot of noise, and where I'm staying at is the road is right there, so all that traffic and anyone that honks a horn, you can hear right there close to me, close by. But yeah, so yeah, I'm here in Puerto Rico, celebrating this upcoming new year, like I said. So I'll be here for about a week. So this will be the background, and I'll be doing I'll be putting in my content for you guys right here. So looking forward to what's next in my next video. As always, Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.